Yeah, I'm just sending my men in. We put them there. I was just checking to make sure we can cope with this. The unrest is going down, but war is not going to help that. Anhalt. Can we, where was Anhalt? Was it this one? Yeah, Anhalt. Did we increase that? We did increase that, but they're still being annoying little bitches about it. Can we create some government? Local unrest. How about we build this? 200 gold. We'll build that. Hopefully that can help things out a little bit. Yeah, we should try and lower unrest a bit more in my lands. Maybe like here. Unrest. We could build some more. Temple. So I get the buildings are already here. That's pretty nice. That is pretty nice, actually. Yep. Okay, we'll keep those then. I won't spend much money for now, like I say, just in case. I'm just worried about a coalition possibly forming in the future. But I think at the moment we're fine, because I think we're quite powerful, so a lot of nations don't want to fight us. But his allies, I don't have anything to worry about. Ajuran and Makura. Now, where are they? Are they down here? Makura, Ajuran. Ajuran? That's not it, is it? Oh, it is Ajuran. Okay, so yeah, we have nothing to fear from them. They're all the way down there. We just really got to fight the Ottomans down here. So I need to get to Bulgaria as soon as possible. We'll send, like I say, a big contingency force into Austria to deal with them. We're making money. I don't think I have to worry about anyone attacking my lands. I'm not going to do my forts for now. So I don't think they're going to come towards me. And Scandinavia is now coming to Bohemia. God damn you, Scandinavia. Who would have thought you'd have been my biggest rival when I began? I did not expect that. Now, Bulgarians are jumping straight in. The navies of the Ottomans are getting ready. Blocking the land. 23 ships. 2 men over here. There's not as many men. I think the men are off somewhere else. They must have just been a war or something with the Ottomans. Khiva, Zaporozhye, Georgia. That could have been it. Yeah, because I feel like they asked for military access, so it could have been for that war, possibly. And these guys are going to Austria. Like I say, they shouldn't have many men. I did check they have about 9,000 men. He's leading the way there. They might get some attrition happening sometimes, but we should be fine. My manpower's not able to recover, but, you know, it's not the end of the world. Maximum is 100,000 men. And here we go. Austria, this is what you get for joining the heathen Ottomans. They have tried to invade the Eastern Europe for years, and you've joined them? How dare you? Yeah, I should not do much when it comes to my people. We should definitely not do the try and converting, because I need to make sure they like me for now. How about the overextension? How's that going? 64. We could do that one. Perfect. Okay, we'll get that done. My men are almost there. Once those guys get there, that really should allow them to win. They shouldn't really face too many problems there. You know, I'm going to just put one over here, so that way at least like he's moving out the way. We got Ostmark. Okay, now go into Wine. Is it Wine or Wayne? I'm never sure about that one. Never sure about a lot of things, actually. That's more, I should say. Why is there one ship here? Ah, yes, I wanted to check the trade. That's because I got you to Lubeck, wasn't it? Yeah, I don't know why I sent you to Lubeck. I was meant to send you to the Baltic Sea. Now, the Baltic Sea, we are the most powerful, which is good. 63%. We don't have any more mercenaries. 48 up here. 44. Let's see how things have changed, maybe. Now, 62% over here in Krakow, and we're already moving it up anyway. But 62%, that's very close to there. We might even just collect it here, actually. 44. We should definitely be moving it around there. Yeah, perfect. Now, Lubeck's only 3%. Frankfurt, I'm guessing, is around here. Is it past Saxony? Where's Frankfurt? It's weird seeing it on this map mode. I'm assuming there was a centre of trade. Kong. It wasn't that far, was it? Wasn't over here either. God damn it, I've lost it. I think it's there. I think it's just behind here. There we go, Frankfurt. It's literally on there. 4%. Okay, I get 4% for that one. It's literally in the middle. 62, yeah. I think we should keep it as it is. I don't think there's anything I need to change right now. 2%. 10% over here. We could move that a bit. 4%. Yeah, I think we're fine. Let's go quick look in the New World. Over here we have a lot of gold over here. Well, not a lot, but we've got 5.5. 10 over here. They're doing quite well, and we're collecting, I'm assuming. Yeah, we're collecting from there. Perfect. That's a good idea. Yeah, perfect. Okay, let's go back. I'm happy with that. We'll leave all that stuff like that. Oh, I should probably move you to the other place. The Baltic Sea. Where's the Baltic? Baltic Sea. There we go. Perfect. And we'll continue. Okay, so we can see the Ottomans are here with 18,000 men into the woods, which is not terrible. Where are the rivers? Tarnovo, there's a river. Burgas. I think there's a river on every side. That's a pretty good place to be on. Adern and Salonak. Yep, there's a river on every single side. That is a good place to be. We'll move you guys to there. How about you guys go to here? You guys stay there. And you guys go here. We'll surround them for now. You go to Vidin, actually. These guys are doing that. We can see the 9,000 Austrian men. Can't believe they got in with them. But Bulgaria seems to be fine. They're not facing too much difficulty right now. But yes, hopefully we can just feed Bulgaria. We'll just keep feeding Bulgaria the Ottomans, kind of weakening the Ottomans for now. 60%. Still at 60%. It hasn't really grown too much. That's fine. The Papal States entered a coalition against us. And Bavaria. There we go. I've been waiting for that. But the Papal States and Bavaria is nothing to worry about. Until some of the bigger ones get involved, I don't need to worry. But maybe soon we will. Maybe soon we will need to worry. Nassau into coalition. Okay, Nuremberg. Okay, again, lots of the smaller ones. Everyone's starting to do it now. What happened? We've changed the culture. Ulm, Switzerland, Magdeburg. Okay, we're starting to get a big coalition here. Still the small ones, but still worrying. Not what I want right now. Okay. Okay, Austria's now over here. Cologne's into the coalition against us. Okay, that's actually quite a big one. Okay. Let's look at our diplomacy. Now, I do have my good allies. Which is not them. Yeah, as long as we've got France and Hungary, I really have nothing to fear from those guys. Yeah. I'm not fearing them at all, but we will avoid maybe expanding in those territories for now. Now, there's woods over here. And Tyrol entered the military coalition. We're going to move you guys there, and I'm going to then move you up here. I think he'll be fine to attack. 20,000 men with a leader. Even going into the woods and crossing the river. We should be fine. Yeah, there's rivers everywhere. And then hopefully we can get ready maybe to attack these Ottoman armies here. We're still taking that, okay. Yeah, just keeping an eye on things. Don't want to get taken by surprise by anything. Everyone is now starting to get pretty brave. Everyone's now getting brave about this. But there we go. Perfect. Let's see how this battle goes. Bohemia's announced Austria as their new rival. Okay. So they have low morale compared to us, yeah. Our ideas are so strong right now. Perfect. So that absolutely destroyed his men. So that means Austria's basically out of this. I'm going to move these guys straight into here. And I think we're just going to attack this army. We should be able to take care of them. Even with the woods and crossing the river, I think we'll be fine. Agricultural revolution. Base manpower, base tax. Let's go for tax. Once they get to Tarnovo, we'll attack them in a three-pronged attack. And I think we'll be good. They have a 2-star general, though. But then again, what is their military power? 23. That's actually not that different, I don't think. Yeah, 25. Are they Western Technology Group? They are Western. That does not... I mean, I'm not sure how long they've been Western, but they should be, yeah. So really, that should not surprise me at all. Let's get everyone going. And you just go there. Just in support, just in case we need you. 34... Yeah, we'll destroy these guys before these guys even get there. 44,000 men, perfect. This is grasslands. Probably not a good idea to be there. Grasslands, yeah, because they could come into attack in a second. Is Constantinople still the capital? Yep. Constantine, I guess you should call it. We'll put these guys here, and we'll put these guys here. Perfect. We'll move our guys around just to make sure. We should probably start to attack Greece, but I'm not too bothered about this war. I'm just here for mutual support so we can defeat the armies. I don't particularly want to lose too much manpower. I don't really want to get involved too much. I'd rather just be fighting Austria, personally. But we'll see. Maybe I'll change my mind in a bit. Maybe we'll get more involved if it gets easier. And we're definitely going to win. I can just get a high war score and just make them release people again. I guess, yeah, that's a good point. I guess we could get them to release the Mamluks again. That's a good point. Releasing the Mamluks would just keep them to like this area, which would be really nice. Huh. They're going to stay in Constantinople. Look at those lovely hats. Now that is a good hat. That is a good hat. Looks like he has a big sock on his head. But yeah, no, I actually like that hat. I prefer it over our hats. It's interesting. I actually don't know why. If anyone knows, I would love to know. Why were these hats popular? Why was the free kind of pronged hat a popular hat? Like, when I think of making a hat, I don't really think of like a free pronged hat as being like a great idea. I don't know. It just doesn't occur to me for some reason. But yeah, I wonder where that idea came from. Like, was it seen as, you know, aerodynamic or something? I had no idea. Was it just to be different so you can tell it apart from other hats? I literally have no idea. That's why I'm asking. So if anyone does know, I would love to hear. Dispute succession. I'm trying to keep other things at the same time. Let's say. Well, let them stay there in Constantinople. It is farmlands. There's a river between them, so if I attack from Burgos, we could be okay. He's a 2-star general, though. Much better than mine. Let's have a quick look. 5300. That is great. Yeah, 5-3. That's exactly where you want it to be, actually. In a battle, at least. So, as a battler, he's really good. Trade dispute against Scandinavia. They've taken Adern. So, things have started off well. Now, I can't make a separate peace, obviously, with Austria. But we might as well just, you know, push Austria down a bit just to make them think about what they've done. That's kind of the only reason I want to be there. Okay, these guys are getting my nerves. What are you guys doing? Where are you going? Okay, we've taken that. So now there's a castle here. So if we go take this one, then we can go to here, and then we take that, and we can take all the others, and that is the end. Bulgaria's at peace with their former is Austria. They've got 120 ducats. Excellent. I'm looking forward to when they change it, because I know that obviously in the next patch, or the patch that was done before I finished this. I think it was before I finished this, so I'm still on the old patch. I think on the new patch, obviously when you get a piece like money, they kind of give it out proportionally to whoever fought. So I'm looking forward to having that. That would have been really nice just then, because I should get all that money, really. But yeah, we'll see. Okay, while they're doing that, I'm just going to send this guy down here, because it's obvious that no one's going to do anything right now. Might as well just take some land, try and siege it out, get some score. Now, 46, 56, they've about 76,000 men. They have quite a lot of men somewhere, Ottomans do. Imperialism against Gondwana. They're only fighting us. Maybe I could do some covert actions. Support rebels might be a nice idea. I'm assuming none of them have rebelled, have they? And there's a tiny chance from all of them. Extremely small. So it's maybe not worth it. I'm not sure. Ottoman particulars. Monthly cost. Oh my god, Jesus. Okay, let's cancel that. Yeah, we're not going to get anything from that. Okay, let's leave it. Let's leave it. Yeah, I think, you know what I'm going to do, because Austria's gone out, I'm just going to go all in. We're just going to completely destroy the Ottomans. And what I'm going to do with that, what's the supply limit here? 55, okay. We're just going to go completely all in. We're going to attack the Ottomans. And I'm going to try and peace out in a separate deal from Bulgaria to try and get them to release the Mamluks or something else, maybe like Greece or something. So that way then, it'd be quite nice for us and it's worth it. This will be worth our time then. Obviously, I've got to be careful. I've got that coalition against me right now. So I'm going to wait for these guys to get there and we'll bring them in second. But I think with 40, we should be fine. With our special ideas and stuff, with 31,000 behind them, They should be fine. Bulgaria is going to come in and help as well. We should be okay here. Yeah, look at that. The morale is quite low. They have a good leader, though. I don't think we need to send in more men. Yep. No need to send in more men. They lost a lot more cannons and stuff than we did. Overall, they didn't lose too many more. But we might as well just stay here and take Constantinople. Yeah, so from this point on, yeah, we're going to start moving in. Okay, let's start properly moving in. Selanik. There we go, perfect. Any other castles around here? Let's go take out this cannon. There's not really any castles around us. We can just go around her and slowly take these places. He's running away now. Yeah, we should be fine. Perfect. We'll send these two over here to try and take the small places. 31,000 here will be here just to help us. We'll take Constantinople. Perfect. This is how the war normally goes with the Ottomans. Now, we've got to be careful, though, because obviously if I make them lose all the lands in Europe, we'll probably find it very difficult to defeat them because they'll always control the sea. They normally have quite a good navy, compared to me, at least. I still haven't really done that up much. And Spain also, they're destroying Aragon. But then again, no, Chile. What is going on here? Chile has sailed over to their old masters and has taken most of it. And they're actually minus 52. That's crazy. What is this war about? Let's have a quick look. Defender, Chilean-Spanish nationalist war. Wow, I would love to see Chile just eat up Spain. Go attack their old masters and just destroy them. That would be great. Okay, we need to deal with these Saxon ones. Harsh treatment. Overextension. We can't do any of those. We're going to have to wait for that to increase. 60%. Okay. Tahala has been occupied. We can go take these two. Let's go take these two down here. Continue taking Constantinople. We should be able to take that. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this is going so far. How about you go take this one, and you can go this way, because obviously this fort helps that one, so... that means this guy can concentrate down here. Don't have to worry. Now, we're not losing too much manpower, so that means my coalition should not be a worry. But yeah, I'm going to have to try and target that coalition at some point. But yeah. So I'm trying not to talk, I'm trying to think at them. I'm trying to think about what I'm planning to do at the moment. Just to make sure. Now, I think we can go across there. I don't think their navy is trying to stop us right now. And we got Constantinople. That is a big win. Taking Constantinople, obviously, is a big win for us. And we're gonna keep that, because obviously that means that if they want to come across, they're going to have to come across that piece of sea, which is quite difficult. Obviously, they could come across here as well, though. Ah, they've stopped me from going across. Okay. Well, let's just leave that then. How about we go through Bosnia? Ooh. Okay, how about you go to there? And you go take out the last one over here in Greece that we can take without being taken back by a fort. For now. Obviously, we could take the fort as well, but I'm just trying to take the easiest places possible right now. Over here, there's no problems up here in the north. They're not sneaking around behind us, which is nice to see. Very good. We're very happy how this is going. Let's mothball these. Mothball, perfect. A load of transports being built for us. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens to that Chile war. Okay. Still a load of ships around here. Can't see their men. They're gaining them back, and the Ottomans just have so much manpower that it does take quite a lot to take them down. Again, a core province. We occupied this, Elbasan. Go over here then. Royal marriage with Novgorod. Yeah, we're always going to have friendly relations with Novgorod. I'm happy with our diplomacy. I think the thing that's really won us this game so far, from the very beginning, was always our diplomacy. We've done very well at making the right allies and keeping the allies that we need. And Aragon, ooh. Aragon made peace with Spain. Spain, as they made peace also with Chile as well. But Chile didn't take any of Spain, which would have been awesome to see. But Aragon took back a lot of the land they lost, which is a surprise. I expected it to be the other way around. Did Chile do anything? Did they take... No, they didn't take any Spain land. Did they just do a white peace, maybe? They can't have, really. Maybe they just made a white peace, possibly. I'm not sure. No idea what happened down there. Okay, let's go back to our lands. How are the rebels? 70%. Okay, we need to handle these. Harsh treatment for now. Just do that for now. Okay.